What's up, you guys? We're here at the shop. I got professional player Andres Torres here. He's known for branded right now. He just topped the YCS in Charlotte with the branded strategy, correct?
Yeah, I played Despia. It was without the structure deck, but we already got the structure deck, so yeah.
All right, so you guys, so this video is going to show an updated build he has. It's not necessarily a build he'll be playing in tournaments, but it's just to give you an idea of how he thinks the deck should be built with the new card. So let's get into this. Is there anything you want to say before we get into the video?
Just if you need your structure decks, just come to the store so you can get it before.
All right, I appreciate him. He's been great to the store. He's a good guy, good player. Personally, myself, I've never seen him do anything less than the average. So let's get into this.
Alright, so this is like the standard version in the OCG, but we try to make it to the TCG. So all the starters, the new branded fusion, Oliver, 3 openings so you can get into your Oliver. Foolish, so you can send the little guides to add the Oliver, and the 2 patchworks so you can keep just fusing. This is like a +2 each time you activate it, so it's really good. The Brave Engine, we try to make the deck really similar to the OCG, so we max out into the engine. Also, Foolish is really good because if you already have the Oliver, you can send the Enchanters, so you can have the extra bodies. Also, Griffin, the idea is just to make sure that you can resolve the branded fusion. That is the main goal of the deck, so that's why you run this engine. Your fusion spells that require monsters, you just run 2 on 2. Some people run 3. The thing is that you don't want to open this card, you want to search it. So 2 have been working fine for me. Your main monsters, Albas, because you need this card to any fusion. You only need 1 if you play correct. You don't miss the second one. You just shuffle back these for the new fusions, so 1 is fine. The Action Sabers with the Patchwork Engine. This is like the shadow cards of the deck. All these are like all floaters. When you use it to fusion, you can just keep closing, so that's the main idea. If you send these, add. You send these special, add. And this helps you to play around like Impermanence, Veiler, sometimes Droplet if they don't send any monsters, so you can just trigger the fusions and resolve your effects. So these are like the main cards that you want to use to fusion. The same, just to make sure that you resolve the branded fusion. So we need to make sure that we have cards like this. I don't think 3 is necessary because you don't want to open multiples, but in a total of 3, like playing 3 Call by the Graves is more than enough. And for the going second cards, 1 Ogre is just like a crossout target, but just in case if you open it, it's fine. 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Impermanence, so we have the crossout targets, and also we have some good hand traps. 3 Ash, because maybe it's one of the most playable hand traps. It's really good against the branded fusion. And 2 Ghost Bills, which is maybe the best hand trap after the Ash against the branded.
I like these hand traps because like I'm not a big fan of Nibiru because at least he's always trade with cards. And so like even if you just draw 1, right, it does something.
So the thing with the mirror is that playing the mirror match, it does nothing, so you don't need the card in the main deck. Maybe if you play it in the side deck, it's fine. But for the main deck, you need these kind of cards that just trade 1 for 1, so you can make sure that all the grind game goes in your favor.
Correct. And I think that's the correct way to play Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Not trying to.
Extra deck, just for the tokens, so you can go into Anaconda.
Perfect.
Also, the Brave Ending helps a lot when you don't open the fusion. You can just go into Anaconda and hard fusion. The Desperate Guide. Also, you have 2 of the Masquerade. I think 2 is fine. Like we're not trying to turbo out this card. There are some matches that if you open 1 or 2 of these are good, but this is not the main goal right now. The main idea of the deck is the new guys, so you have to play 2 on 2. Sometimes 1 is fine, but people are running a lot of hand traps, so if this gets negated, you need a second one in your extra deck so you can just keep pushing. Like this card is insane. I don't know why people say that Dragoon is better than this, but I don't like the Dragoon build. I think this is like one of the most optimal builds. You have your targets for this, the Albion, and also this guy. I'm running this because sometimes I want to add the Albas during the grind game. If you already just trade like 1 for 1, when you add the Albas, you can fusion into this. So sometimes you need a way to get into the Albas. The Chimera, because it's like maybe the best fusion after this one.
Correct.
And this guy is really good when you can just super poly the DP or something like that. So I don't have a side deck right now built, but it is like pretty much the same, talking collectors, Nibiru's, Gammas, super polys, and just cards for the mirror match, because maybe it's gonna be one of the best play decks right now.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so appreciate you, man, for taking your time and showing us your new build. Do you think this deck is going to be tier 1, tier 0, tier 0.5?
To be honest, it's a good deck. Before, like after the YCS, I just started to play with the new cards, and it's good. It's not gonna be like crazy or tier 0 or something. It's gonna be like Salamangreat that you enter in Wolf and one counter or something in hand traps, and then you keep just going, snowballing on your deck. So it's gonna be good for the people that like this kind of decks, like mid-range decks. But if you like combo or something, this is not the deck for you.
Okay, alrighty. Well, yeah, like I said, thank you again. Remember, you guys who just watched this video, please remember to subscribe, like to this video. If you want to see Andres on the channel in the future, please remember to comment down below. So thank you, man. Good luck on your future events.